T. Val Brill. I am an assistant dean in the Office of Academic Advising for the School of Arts and Sciences. I have been in this particular job for about 10 years. I started in June of 2007 when SAS was first created. But prior to that, I was hired in 1986 as an assistant dean at Livingston College, when we had the old legacy schools of Livingston, Rutgers College, Douglas College, University College.
Well, I'm originally from Lebanon. We came over here, me and my two brothers, and we all got hired at the same time. We worked part-time back in 1986, actually. Me and my older brother were working in the dish room as part-time, and my other brother worked at Cooper. He didn't last too long. He liked to make fast cash. It's like I say, young boy. So he quit. I stayed, me and my brother, over here. After 1 year, the general manager, so he came and offered us full-time. You guys want to work full-time 12 months? I said, sure, why not? So we hired on the spot as full-time.
When I first started here, it was very, very exciting because I was 18 years old, and you know, I was around so many college students, so many of my people that were my age, you know. So I went from high school straight to college, but I didn't have the high school college experience. So that's what it was for me when I first started at Rutgers. It was kind of like a tiny fish in a really big ocean. It was kind of scary, but it was great, you know, and I found my way somehow.
And you got to enjoy what you do in order to make a career out of it.
That's true.
Which I think we both have.
Yeah, maybe we do. Sometimes I want to kill some people, but that's a different story.
Yeah.
The past, just like I said, I've been here 30 years now. A lot of kids graduated from under us over here, and I've seen a lot of them outside in the field. They're working in their profession, and I looked at them, and I see kids with them. They like got married and got kids. I'm like, oh my God! I'm telling my kids now, you know, this guy, I fed this guy when he was in college. I fed him. Look at him. He's married and he got kids and working. I'm like, that's the most amazing things, you know. Just like I said, a lot of generation, not one or two or 10. We got like, you know, talking 25 to 30 generation graduated from here, and I was witness to that. That was a beautiful thing, and I'm looking forward for my kids to come over here now and serve them and see how they're gonna graduate and get into the field. I hope.
It's a community. It almost becomes like a family. You know, it's your work family, and you want them to succeed, and you want to succeed as well. But at the end of the day, you want to give your all. You want to work as hard as you possibly can because you want to make it easier on your family, your work family. Because honestly, like that's one thing about Rutgers. Because I am younger, so I have about 75 moms now. I have so many people that actually care, that actually, you know, like a few weeks ago I was going crazy because of finals, and you know, everyone's like, how's finals going, Anthony? Did you take enough time off? Are you okay? And the next day, how'd you do? How are class? Like, you know, just that sense of community, that sense of family is beautiful, and you don't find that just anywhere.
And of course, in our department, everybody knows everybody's, you know, whole routine. You know, your family. We've seen each other's families. You know, we've done together. So we're more like a family unit than a work unit. Of course, that might not always be good, too. Families do squabble.
I think that everyone who works here is dedicated to the same thing. We are all about making this a tremendous opportunity for students. So I think that we're geared along the lines of being open and sensitive, and I think those are the kinds of people that make others feel accepted, feel cared for. I'm sure it happens in other employment situations. I certainly don't want to say that a university is the only place where you can have that experience, but I think that a university attracts people who are caring people.
You know, I've been here for 10 plus years, and the benefits that Rutgers, and I'm not talking about health benefits or anything like that, I'm talking about how it's changed my life, how it's enriched my life, how I've met so many different people that I would have never met had I not worked for Rutgers. Had I come to Rutgers, it would have probably been a different story, but this is my story, and this is how I'm going through it, and I wouldn't change anything about it.